And you go up against this big, tall front court of Utah with Rudy Gobert. So it creates quite the contrast, but we got a great backcourt matchup.
Going to the basket, you just can't get there in time if you're on that weak side help.
And Mitchell straight away. There's been a real important piece to this Utah offense. He'll hoist and hit.
And you know, he's one of those guys, he'll figure it out because they'll keep going to him in that corner. And you know, you got other shooters on the floor now. There's no Mike Conley tonight.
His first shot was a very deep two. So he's feeling it from the outside. Baisley sees a crease, wants to attack, goes right at Gobert. Went with the right hand and off the window. Smooth play.
You're going to have to use footwork against Gobert. If you try to come in there straight, man, he's going to put it up in the cheap seats. And how important was that rebound to get it right there and around Rudy Gobert.
Shea, little jab step. He'll create some space and got it up over Bogdanović. SGA once again, and Gobert, who leads the NBA in blocks, swipes that one away. He just creates such a problem, and O'Neal's got his third three. And his presence clearly felt on a couple of those drives early. Bogdanović got the flyby. He'll let it go off the deck in Utah. Now 6 out of 8 from three-point land.
I thought Parrish brought up a really good point about Baisley's block shots. You know, with the 66 total block shots in the last 2 seasons.
But Utah shooting at 71% as Bogdanović just continues to let it go from the outside, and Utah is 8 out of 10 from 3. As Sarr going to work. It has been quite the display from the outside as Shea just continues to try to probe that defense. Bounces off a Whiteside and scores again. Those two have been logging more and more minutes. As Krejci lets it go and finds the bottom of the net from 3.
With almost the last possession, probably about just under a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Shea stops mid-post, and that's becoming a little bit more of his move. A Utah team that had the best record in the Western Conference last season, then didn't even make it to the Western Conference Finals. As Clarkson again, no, but Gobert on the weak side.
You had Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay, excuse me, and it kind of changes the dynamics for them.
As House wanted to get it to Gobert, faces up on Baisley. Gobert spins away and spins into the foul. They have postseason ideas all of a sudden. As Shea, nice turnaround shot in the lane.
He dropped the 56 spot.
He put on a show, turned back the clock. Maybe he didn't even turn back the clock, but Shea. Oh, what a shot between his legs. Baseline, the step back. That was certainly the plan in bringing Whiteside in, just trying to replicate, as you said, Nick, the style of play for Utah, which they play so well when Gobert is on the floor. Whiteside not quite the same guy. Mitchell gets it in, Clarkson contested, still got it up. As there is Waters draped all over him. And Utah is 11 out of 18 from three-point land, which is such a surprise. Wow, Donovan Mitchell is able to keep that alive. There's a transition 3, and Waters bottoms it. Here is Mitchell. Bounce pass to Gobert. He's got to get out of the key. And Forrest from downtown. In a minute 45. As Baisley, he sidestepped Gobert. I'm not sure what Gobert's upset about. Close out. Back outside to Donovan Mitchell, and he's got another 3. His second, and Mitchell's into double digits with 12.
They have a plus 10.3 net rating when they're on the floor together.
And there's a nice glide to the rim by Shea with the left hand. 8 first half rebounds for Poku. That might stand out more than anything. As Bogdanović just cannot miss. He's 5 out of 6. He's trying to make up for the last 2 months.
Yeah, they're 14 of 25 from downtown. 25 of their 39 shots have been threes.
And there is Tre Mann's first deuce of the night. Well, it's without a doubt, Michael, the three-point discrepancy And Donovan Mitchell picks up right where he left off from that first half. He's got now 3-3. As the ball movement set it up for a wide open three by O'Neal. Baisley trying to leak out, get ahead of anybody, and the reverse is good. Nice play.
Despite not shooting the ball well from three-point range.
Shea had a great first half because of a lot of plays like that. Gobert, and it looks like Poku was able to recover and get it from the backside. Another block. Wiggins on the reverse. Coast to coast, Poku started it. Gobert recognizes, wanted to give a little help to Mitchell. Went up to set the screen, and that ball just bounced right to Gobert.
Here, so far in the basketball game, is rebounding the basketball.
That was about 93 feet. Now Wiggins scrapes up the Utah turnover, trying to set it up for Baisley, and he rocks the rim.
Mitchell right on top of it.
Shea crosses up his cousin, and then just dismisses Whiteside on the drive.
I'm trying to help you. My hands went up too.
Physical play. And Donovan Mitchell, that is about the second or the third time tonight.
That move goes way back like car seats, but still very effective.
And there is nobody hotter than Bojan Bogdanovic.
With Jordan, you remember he was with the Wizards as he did that, and could have been a foul. Easily called as Poku got pushed out of bounds. But Jamal Crawford did that for the last game of the season as Bogdanovic continues to be.
Happy to see LeBron do it though at 37.
Yeah, well,
makes us all still feel young. How about Krejci from the outside as he bottoms that three?
Well, he's made half of the Thunder's threes in the third quarter here. Well, off the bench. Thunder's bench is 4 of 9 from downtown as Clarkson gets inside.
Have turned into full-time NBA players as Wiggins is one of them. Jumps the passing lane and will take it down for the power punch. Right on cue. 8 seed last year, Michael, that ended up losing in the first round to Utah. As Clarkson, no, but Gobert. No, but Gobert. Right there to hammer that one down, but it's Wiggins, other end, and Forrest commits the foul.
The Thunder have taken 8 more at 73.
Clarkson again from 3. And the Thunder have had a couple of times, Michael, where they've got it down to 11, got it down to 13. As Dre Man, his patent move.
That's an energy play.
Gobert, like just picking up the loose ball, and if he's not jamming the basketball like that, there's a good chance he's not scoring.
Yeah.
Baisley, great job shutting off that drive of Clarkson. Good on-ball defense. Clarkson, though, kept his dribble alive, and he kind of lulled the defense to sleep.
Or even trail your man around it. You got to give him something. Pick your poison.
Oh, man, nice scoop pass underneath, and Sarr starting to kind of enforce himself a little here offensively. Even he looked different at 25 than he did at 18, 19.
Yeah, absolutely. As Clarkson gets inside for another one of those push.
Baisley outside Maladon, catch fire 3. That's good. And it's a 9-point game with 4.5 to go.
Putting a lot of pressure on the Jazz with 3:37 to go here in the fourth quarter.
And there is Bojan Bogdanovic. A new career high 9 threes. A career high 11 rebounds. See the one-sidedness of the points in the paint. Bogdanovic, they're trying to spring him free for another 3. And he drains it for his 10th. And good hustle by the Thunder. Pokusevski. And he will slice right through that Utah defense for the finger roll. See the double team as it's Mitchell racing away from trouble. Over to Bogdanovic. He'll shoot the 3 with 15 seconds on the timer. No hesitation, just unconscious. To take shot as Utah comes in here on game 4 of its road trip. And atones the loss against the Pelicans.